Also, side note, I'm doing laundry this weekend. Now, most of you might not know this, but I, from the bottom of my heart, despise, and I'm talking like truly despise and hate laundry. Not even the aspect of doing laundry, just the folding part of it. So I am the person who uses every single like pair of essential clothes in my closet before I actually do laundry. So once I get down to the part where like I'm wearing clothes that are like, okay, this is like bottom of my like drawer or closet clothes, that's when I know I have to do it. And just thinking about the amount of folding I'm about to do, I am dreading my life. So that just threw a whole entire rain shadow over my whole weekend. So I think I might actually sit here and do my Anki in order to avoid having to fold my clothes, because it's gonna be one or the other, and I refuse to fold my clothes because they gotta, just for the culture, sit there for at least 3 days before I even try to start doing them. All right, good morning, everyone. How's it going, YouTube? It is Tuesday. It is 6:58 a.m. I was up about 6 a.m. today, and we are headed to the undergrad campus, located in Coral Gables, which is about 15-20 minutes away from the med campus here in downtown Miami. All right, y'all. I don't know if you've ever seen what a dead body looks like, but about 5 minutes ago, that was us. The time is 8:45 a.m. and we just finished our field workout for the day. Yesterday was Monday. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. And Monday, the biggest thing I did yesterday was that the clinics did reopen. So University of Miami Medical School of Medicine does have this department that they call DOCS, the Department of Community Service. And the biggest thing that DOCS is known for are all the health fairs that we do put on. And in those health fairs, it gives like the med students, myself, and anyone else in the med school, along with like staff, faculty, along with community volunteers, the chance to go into the community and try to provide like free healthcare, preventative healthcare, primary healthcare, checkups, and a bunch of different services, along with like referrals to the people in the community who could otherwise not afford it, because you do not need health insurance in order to be seen at the DOCS clinic or at the DOCS health fairs. So I got involved with DOCS my senior year of undergrad at UM, and I got involved as a translator for the Little Haiti Health Fair, which is one of the bigger health fairs they put on, and it's in Little Haiti, and they always have a ton of people, but again, the language barrier was always a problem. So I volunteered then as a translator, and then my first year of med school last year, I volunteered again for a couple of the different health fairs, not all of them. And then a few months into school, I volunteered as a translator for one of the clinics they have. Now, the other part of DOCS is that they do have clinics. These clinics are weekly night clinics that are also free and for people who do not have healthcare. I think there's about 3 or 4 clinics. But I volunteered at one of the clinics as a translator, and then shortly afterwards, I decided to accept becoming like a full-time staff member. So now every week on Monday, because our clinic operates Monday nights, the other clinics do different days of the week. So every week on Mondays, I do have clinic, or now that with Corona, it's not every week because we are taking corona precautions, but I do go to clinic. So yesterday I was at clinic, and we're usually there from about 4:30 to, last semester we were there till about 9:30, 10. This semester we're really about there till about 8:30 or so, maybe 9. And we just, again, we provide medical services to people who otherwise would not be able to get it. And it is a good initiative. It's a great thing. Something that if you are planning on coming to the University of Miami, I would implore you that you do try to get involved in, whether it is on the health fair side or whether it is more so on the clinic side, but you should try to get involved because you are directly impacting the community around the med school. But back to today, the biggest goal for me today is to not fall asleep because I do want to make this a norm. And I forget what they say, that it takes like a week or 2 weeks to form a habit. Is it even a week? Anyway, it takes time to form a habit. So I'm gonna try this again. Maybe not tomorrow because I don't know if I can wake up at 6 a.m. again. However, for today, I do have to study. Again, I am kind of playing catch up. So I'm planning on studying till about 8-9 p.m. and then working on some other projects and then trying to be in bed by midnight. The goal is midnight. I do have a dentist appointment today, so that might throw things a little like a sweat, might throw things a little to the wind based on how long that takes. All right, so I couldn't hold out any longer. Cup 1. Let's see how long I last. It is now 5:11 p.m. I have been awake for 11 hours and it still feels like there's so much of the day left. I'm about 3 cups of coffee in and definitely gonna have a 4th. But I'm headed to the dentist because I do have that appointment today. And on the way, well, in the car, I saw the school giving PPE kit. Now, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. I feel like I have, but our school is doing like a hybrid program. So we are not all online, so we do have in-person sessions sprinkled in throughout the semester. So the school gave us all PPE, the school gave us all like personal protective equipment in order to make this like a whole safe encounter and etc. I know the people who are on rotation, so the 3rd and 4th years, they also got fitted for N95s, but for us, they gave us face shields, which, side note, I've worn this one time and I got the biggest, most massive headache after wearing this for all of 30 minutes. It might be because I have a big head. I'm not willing to admit that yet, but this is really tight and it does hurt. So I'm going to try to avoid wearing this unless it's mandatory. But yeah, we were given these face shields. We were also given goggles, which I guess could serve as face shields if need be. We're given, let's see, hand sanitizer spray, 80% alcohol. We were given, this is all in the bag. We're given this large box of surgical face mask. There's 50 in the box, and I'm not really sure if those are replenished, but I heard that like you can get more if you run out. We're given alcohol wipes. These look like the good kind, multi-purpose. But yeah, 75% alcohol wipes, and it's plant-based apparently. I don't really know what plant-based alcohol is, but this is plant-based alcohol. We were given, hold on one second. We're given this digital thermometer. Mind you, I'm kind of also just kind of going through this bag now, so this is my first time seeing most of this also. I picked up this bag 2 weeks ago and I've never, aside from the face shield, which I pulled out for our one in-person session, I actually haven't been through it, but yeah, this digital thermometer and gloves, green. I wonder why green, but green gloves. That's all. Just check the bag, make sure. But oh, nope, there's more. We're given a mask, a cloth mask. Actually, I kind of like this. This is nice. It has the U on one side, and then the other side says Miami. I really do like this. This one's nice. Okay. And yeah, that's all that's in the box. And other flyers and stuff, I guess prevention and tips as to how to slow the spread and etc. So when we do have in-person sessions, we are required to have on a mask and the face shield and or goggles, I guess, based on your preference and if you're wearing glasses and etc. The thermometer is nice. That's a nice thing. And also the hand wipes and the alcohol spray. Honestly, all of this is kind of nice. I wasn't expecting all of this when they told us to pick up the PPE. I was expecting just like a box of masks, if anything, and a face shield. But all the extra stuff actually came in clutch. All right, everyone. So I'm on the way to campus right now. It is Wednesday. It is 12:26 p.m. I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. today. I didn't make it by 6, but I got up at 7. And I had class at 8. So we were in class from 8 to 10. And then from about 10 to 12, I did all of my review Anki. And then I went to start making breakfast, and I realized that I had class at 12:30. So as you can imagine, it is 12:25. I'm about 5 minutes away from campus, and class starts at 12:30. So I am trying my hardest to not be late, but I completely did forget about it, which is why after my Anki, I started making breakfast like I was going to be home today. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be on campus from 12:30 to about 4 p.m. based on what my schedule says. So I am rushing to campus right about now. I know the first part of what we're doing on campus today is a case discussion with our faculty mentors, which I really do enjoy because they put things in a clinical setting, and it allows you to actually apply the material that you're learning. But the second part is called bedside. Not really sure what that is. I haven't seen it on my calendar before. Maybe I haven't, I just don't really pay attention. But I had that from 1 to 4 today. I'm back home. Plot twist, I didn't make it on time. I think right before I got there, I got caught at a red light that lasted forever. So I parked my car, I think at like 12:33 or 12:34. So by the time I got there, I was probably like 10 minutes late. But we were there for a long time anyway, and it didn't really make that big of a difference. However, bedside. So the last time, bedside, turns out that bedside was us going through every single physical exam we have learned so far in medical school. So that's the pulmonary, chest and thorax level 1 benchmarks, the cardiac level 1 benchmarks, the abdominal physical exam, the MSK, the head, ears, eyes, nose, throat, the I'm missing stuff. All the vital signs, basically every physical exam we have done so far, all the level 1 benchmarks, along with the pulmonary level 2 benchmarks, which we just learned. We're expected to do them all. The last time I did a physical exam was maybe March of last semester, so before COVID, and I haven't touched it, looked at anything. So when she said this is what we're doing, I was beyond shook. But then again, everyone else in my group was also under the same impression. We're all feeling the same, so I wasn't alone. However, that was probably the most uncomfortable I have ever felt doing any type of exam. I didn't know what I was doing. I was bumbling through and stumbling through everything, forgetting everything and trying to piece things together. But our preceptor honestly helped us out a lot, and that she forced us to go off of memory and not look at like the steps and not look at the book. So that also forced me to kind of like start to like ease into what I know, what was run of the mill, what was more so going through the motions. And that honestly started helping bring everything back. Now, of course, I still forgot quite a bit. There's still a bunch of things I didn't do, and a bunch of things like on the technical side I could have done better. However, being thrown into the fire all of a sudden and expected to do all of the physical exams off the dome was a lot. It's Thursday. It's a little after 10 a.m. Right now. Actually, it's closer to 11. I was up at 6 this morning, and I had the same morning routine as Tuesday. So I drove to the undergrad campus, did a field workout, came back here, showered, breakfast, and then I did my Anki. I'm still working on my Anki now. I woke up to 800 reviews, and if anybody knows me, you know how painstakingly slow I am when it comes to Anki reviews. So this is taking me forever. I'm still not done, but I took a break, bought some shoes on the sneakers app because I wanted the Air Jordan 3 denims that just came out for personal reasons, not really to resell. All right, so it's Friday, everyone. The best day of the week, thank God. This week is finally over. And next week is test week, so my final for Pulmonary is next Friday. Not looking forward to it. However, I am really happy because I did just get a new toy, and this one I have to give my roommate all the credit for it. But let's see, this morning I woke up the usual 6:30. I say the usual even though it's only day, 3, 4? As if I've been doing this for 2 months. But yeah, I did wake up early today. I had class at 8 a.m., a mandatory that I went to. That was actually really helpful today because it did consolidate a lot of the topics. I was able to finish all of Boards and Beyond like I wanted to. I woke up this morning and saw that I had over 1,000 Anki cards to do. Now, Anki and I aren't close enough or compatible enough for me to realistically think that I'm going to be able to do all these Anki cards and actually be able to actually study today. It's 6:33 p.m. So I think I'm just gonna work through the Anki cards, use today as like a review day on behalf of Anki. My goal is at minimum to at least try to get through 500 of them because I'm not the quickest Anki person because this is still relatively new to me. But if I can get through all of them, I will be happy. Now, as far as this weekend, I do want to try to get through probably Pathoma. I'm pretty much done with Sketchy. That way next week I can just focus on reviewing, focusing on the new lectures for class, and I'll know I'll at least be done with all of the boards material for Pulmonary. Tomorrow I am going to an interview for the next part of the series. So if you guys are tuned into the So You Wanna Be series, tomorrow I'm interviewing someone for the next video I'm going to drop. Really excited to do that because she is a nursing major, or she is in nursing school at FIU. So I'm really excited to do that one. So giving complete credit to my roommate for this one, but recently he convinced me to buy this laptop stand holder thing. But yeah, that's it for my week. Again, next week starts test week, so I'm gonna try to do everything I can to stay caught up, especially since we do have lectures both Monday and I think Tuesday of next week. So we haven't fully gotten all of the material we need for a test on Friday. I'm gonna try to finish all of the supplementary stuff by this weekend, so that next week I can focus on just in-class lectures and trying to make sure that everything matches up perfectly. Now, if you guys, now again, I am gonna try to do more so of a weekly posting thing, but if you guys do enjoy this kind of like weekend of life or this kind of like weekly updates or on how things are going, both with school, with life, let me know in the comments and I'll continue doing them. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to please subscribe, like, share, follow me on Instagram, whatever you would like. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope you're having a great weekend.